Security cameras and smartphones catch more than just ordinary life. But what if they reveal moments that defy all logic and send chills down your spine? From ghostly faces peeking between piñatas to chilling figures standing silently beside the television, these haunting encounters were captured in clear detail, leaving behind more questions than answers. Here are 30 clearest ghost sightings even skeptics can't deny. Surveillance captures something terrifying inside a closed piñata store. It was late at night, and the piñata shop had been closed for hours. The security camera quietly recorded the dark, silent room filled with hanging piñatas. Nothing seemed out of place until movement stirred in the middle, drawing the viewer's eye straight into the decorations. Suddenly, between the piñatas, a ghostly face emerged. Two glowing eyes stared directly at the camera, unblinking and motionless. The face seemed to float, emotionless and cold. Was it just a trick of the shadows or something paranormal hiding in plain sight among the toys? Nothing seemed unusual until a camera captured something truly chilling. Feeling an eerie presence inside their home, a homeowner began recording to document what might be happening. The house was quiet and nothing seemed unusual at first. But as they moved from room to room, something standing beside the television caught their attention and froze them in fear.
Niño.
It was a small boy just standing silently next to the screen. Shocked, the homeowner rushed toward the child, but in a blink, the figure vanished completely. No trace was left behind. Was it a ghost of a child or something else entirely that haunted the room? Inside a mosque, peace quickly turned into something terrifying. A group of Muslims was gathered inside a mosque, quietly praying and reflecting. One of them decided to record the calm atmosphere, panning the camera across the room. As they filmed the ceiling above, something unexpected suddenly caught their attention, something no one could explain. A black figure was standing silently on the ceiling, staring down at them. The person holding the camera froze in fear, unable to move or speak. The dark figure then calmly walked away, vanishing into the shadows. Was this a trick of the light or something paranormal? Within this quiet dance studio, something terrifying was caught on video.
Here, and I need to finish this video, so I'm doing it. So, this is a turning board, and
A woman was recording herself alone in a dance studio, practicing her routine while facing the large mirror. Everything seemed normal as she demonstrated her moves with confidence. But as the camera continued rolling, something strange began to unfold that changed the mood instantly.
Mom is back! Why is this door open?
A black, shadowy figure suddenly floated behind her in the reflection. Noticing it, she froze, screamed, and ran from the studio in complete fear. The shadow vanished without a trace. Viewers are left wondering, was this a trick of the light or something truly paranormal? Surveillance footage from Japan captures a chilling, unexplained moment.
路上に座ったまま話し込んでいる。少女の股の下から一瞬謎の白い影が顔を覗かった。
It happened on a quiet night in Japan, caught on surveillance footage. People were walking by and two women were seen sitting on the street, casually talking to each other. Nothing seemed unusual until something unexplainable appeared beneath one of them, catching everyone off guard. From under the woman's legs, a mysterious white shape briefly appeared, almost like a face peeking through. It was visible only for a split second, yet clearly unsettling. When zoomed in, the shadowy figure becomes even more chilling. Was it a spirit or just a strange illusion? Midnight silence inside the building breaks with something unexplained. It was December 17th, 2014, and several people were sleeping in a building hallway. Everything appeared peaceful until something strange appeared. At the far end of the hallway, a black, thin figure stood motionless, its eerie presence unnoticed by anyone nearby as it lingered silently. Without warning, the figure darted forward at an extreme speed, too fast for human movement. The sleeping people remained unaware, never waking. But the surveillance camera captured it all, proof of something unexplained lurking in the shadows. Was this a ghost, a trick of light, or something else? One man's quiet day in Japan turned into terror. A man sat alone in his home when something unusual caught his attention. In the glass pane of his door, a woman's ghostly face appeared, staring directly at him. Startled, he shouted in fear, frozen in place by the unexpected and terrifying sight before him.
はい、というわけでですね。
Summoning his courage, he approached the door and opened it. No one was there, but to his shock, footprints were visible just outside. The prints stopped abruptly, with no sign of where they led. Was it a cruel prank or a true paranormal encounter? Japan is home to chilling urban legends and real encounters.
Some of the most chilling and haunting urban legends, and this story is no exception. A group of young Japanese students found themselves.
A group of Japanese students entered a public restroom, joking at first, but soon, eerie noises echoed from one stall. One student, trembling with fear, stood on a toilet to peek. Whatever they saw made them scream and flee, but the camera continued recording in their panic.
Unnerving that it sent the students running for their lives. Who could this girl have been? Could it be one of Japan's many ghostly legends, like Hanako?
After calming down, they returned and opened the stall. At first, it appeared empty. Then the camera caught her, pale-faced, lurking in the corner. Was this the ghost of Hanako-san, the girl rumored to haunt bathrooms? Or was something else hiding in plain sight that night? Late one night, railway surveillance captures something chilling that defies explanation.
降りていく様子が記録されている。
On July 24th, 2008, at exactly midnight, a camera overlooking a railway records a routine moment. The crossing barricade lowers, warning of an approaching train. Everything seems normal until a shadowy, human-like figure suddenly dashes across the tracks, running directly into the train's path without hesitation. The train speeds through, and the figure appears to vanish on impact. There's no trace left, no sign of injury or presence. Viewers replay the footage, questioning what they saw. Was it a real person, a ghost, or something else entirely? Could it be the spirit of someone who once died there? A grandmother's birthday party turns eerie after a strange sighting. The room is full of joy. Friends and family gather close, singing and smiling as the grandmother sits before her cake. Someone films the moment, capturing the candles and cheer. Everything feels normal until the background reveals something unexpected that will soon send chills down everyone's spine.
As everyone.
Behind the grandmother, a shadowy figure darts by, shaped like a small child. It moves unnaturally fast, almost like it's gliding, vanishing within seconds. The guests remain unaware, but the camera catches everything. Viewers freeze the moment, wondering, was it a trick of light or something paranormal? This video has circulated online for years, yet no one knows what the children really saw. What do you think happened that day?
It's raining, girls. Nani, are you almost done eating?
Inside a quiet home, a woman films her two daughters. Suddenly, one child freezes, clearly seeing something off screen. Her smile fades, she cries and runs straight into her mother's arms, visibly shaken.
Turn around. But you gotta listen to me. Turn around. Look at me. What's the matter?
The second girl, still laughing, turns around to check, then instantly screams. Her joy turns into panic as she rushes to her mother, terrified. Whatever they saw, it was something none of us could. A homeowner felt something strange the night before. Trusting their instincts, they reviewed the security footage from inside their home, and what they discovered was chilling. From the moment the footage starts, a glowing white smoke-like shape floats through the air. It drifts silently, almost like it has a purpose, twisting gently through the hallway before turning out of frame. The homeowner enters, unaware of what floats just above. They move around, looking for something, while the glowing shape continues to linger nearby. It's never noticed, yet it's clearly there. Could this be paranormal? Just past midnight, a peaceful night turns mysterious as a homeowner reviews their footage and sees something unexpected. A faint floating figure slowly moves across the yard. As it passes the post and railings, its form remains visible, partially transparent yet clearly there. The shape glides without sound, raising questions about what it could be. The homeowner suspects it may be the spirit of a beloved stray cat once taken in, now passed on. The movement is gentle, almost peaceful, as if the creature were visiting one last time. What do you think this was? On September 18, 2024, at around 5 in the morning, a homeowner was reviewing their surveillance camera when something unusual appeared outside. The morning was quiet, nothing strange, until a glowing figure suddenly moved through the yard. At first glance, it looked unnatural, almost floating, not walking. The homeowner paused, unsure what to believe. Curious and unsettled, they used the camera to follow the glowing figure as it drifted further into the dark. The shape flickered, shifted, and seemed to disappear without warning. Was it just fog, light, or something truly paranormal? While reviewing late-night security footage, a homeowner notices something deeply unsettling just outside their home. The night was calm, the street empty, until a white, shadowy figure appeared on the right side of the camera. It vanished moments later without sound or motion, leaving behind a growing sense of unease. Suddenly, the figure returned. This time, it resembled a pale human face, slowly turning as if searching. The homeowner paused the footage, disturbed by how real it looked. Was this a ghost or something else? On December 23, 2024, a homeowner discovered something eerie while reviewing their surveillance footage. At around 9 p.m., the footage shows a person casually walking along the road near the house. Everything seems normal until the unexpected happens. Without warning, the figure vanishes mid-step, disappearing without a trace. The homeowner rewinds the video, confused by what they saw. The figure didn't turn, hide, or leave, it just vanished. No cuts, no camera blur. Was this a digital glitch or something paranormal? Viewers are still debating. During a routine highway stop, police encounter something caught on camera they can't explain.
We have some more people chiming in on social media, letting us know.
Officers and police cars positioned themselves during the ongoing highway operation. Everything seemed under control until something appeared between the vehicles. A black round figure moved silently, unnoticed by officers and onlookers on the ground.
You said something you don't ever want to see. Bright lights as tall.
From the live helicopter feed, a viewer watching the news spots the object and freezes in shock. He watched the footage, trying to understand what it was. The black shape didn't resemble equipment or anything human. Many now believe it might have been paranormal. A peaceful day outside a home takes a strange turn when surveillance captures something unexplained. It looked like any other quiet day, but the footage reveals something eerie. A dark figure moves slowly in the background, tall, shadow-like, with a human shape. No people were nearby. Zooming in, the figure drifts unnaturally, as if floating across the screen. Its form remains unclear, its movement oddly smooth and silent. Some say it's a person, others think it's paranormal. Whatever it was, it disappeared without a trace. While investigating repeated alarm triggers at a former nightclub, one man discovered something chilling on the security footage. It was a hot summer evening when the alarm company called about triggered sensors at the front doors. The building appeared locked and undisturbed. Both sets of heavy twin doors were secure, steel fire bars intact. Nothing seemed out of place. Still, the alarm panel clearly showed a breach. Down in the dark basement, the worker reviewed the footage. What played back was chilling. One of the secure doors opened halfway by itself. No wind, no person, just movement in an otherwise silent, sealed building. With no explanation and alone in the basement, fear set in. What really set off that alarm? Surveillance footage from a peaceful Sunday night captures something strange just outside a quiet home. It's a calm night. The lights are dim, and nothing seems out of place. Then a white shape appears in the corner of the camera, still, human-like, and completely silent. It stands near the fence, not moving, not reacting. The figure doesn't match any normal shadows or lights. No people or animals are visible anywhere. As seconds pass, the white figure remains motionless, too still to be someone just standing around. It seems slightly transparent, like a ghost or apparition. Then, before anyone can react, it slowly fades, blending into the darkness. What exactly was caught that night? Trick of the light or something supernatural? What begins as a routine night shift quickly turns into a chilling encounter. At 3 a.m. in Buenos Aires, Argentina, a hospital security guard sits at the reception desk. The automatic entry door opens, but no one appears on the CCTV footage. Yet the guard stands, clipboard in hand, approaching the doorway as if someone has entered. He starts speaking and writing down information as if taking the details of an invisible patient. The strange encounter unfolds in silence, leaving only the faint hum of the hospital as a witness to the unexplainable moment. A quiet walk takes a terrifying turn when something unexpected appears in the distance. While walking alone late at night, someone records their surroundings with a phone. It's completely silent. Then far ahead on the path, they spot something strange, a tall white figure standing completely still. It's difficult to tell what it is, but it looks like it's staring directly at them. The person stops walking, zooms in, and tries to stay calm. As the camera focuses, the figure remains frozen, unmoving but clearly visible. It's not glowing, but looks pale like a ghost. The person whispers in fear, unsure if they should move closer or leave. After a few seconds, the figure slowly turns, fading into the darkness. Real ghost or something else? Home security footage reveals a quiet night disturbed by something unexplained. It's late and peaceful as the homeowner walks up the stairs. Nothing seems strange until a dark shadow appears just behind him. It moves silently, following his steps closely. The man doesn't notice it, but viewers clearly see something unnatural trailing him. There's no one else in the frame, and no reflection explains the shape. Moments later, the door creaks open slowly, though no one is near it. Behind the door, something faintly visible peeks out, a ghostly shape with a human form. The light flickers slightly as if reacting to the presence. Was it the same shadow that followed him, or something worse? A home security camera records kids playing, until something strange happens in the room. Two children are seen laughing, bouncing gently on the bed. Then, without warning, the daughter suddenly falls backward, like someone or something gently pulls her down. A second later, the other child falls too, this time face first. It's as if invisible hands place them both down. The kids sit up slowly, confused. The footage shows no adults nearby. The room stays quiet and still, like nothing unusual just happened. Many viewers believe this could be a paranormal event, while others say it's just odd timing. Surveillance footage from 3 a.m. reveals something truly unexpected inside a quiet home.
This home security footage, shared on social media, shows a strange ghostly figure crossing the room. Watching again, slowed down, a wisp-like shape.
It's early morning and the house is completely silent. Nothing moves until suddenly a white shape appears in the hallway. It floats gently, gliding across the room like it's walking, but no feet touch the floor. The figure doesn't seem solid. Instead, it's wispy and translucent, glowing slightly in the darkness. The camera captures everything clearly. There are no signs of people or pets nearby, and nothing outside moves either.
The room. Is this a paranormal event, or is there another explanation?
As the strange figure passes the hallway, it begins to fade. Within seconds, it vanishes into thin air. No footsteps, no sound. The camera continues rolling, but nothing else happens. Was this some kind of paranormal event, or is there another explanation? Viewers remain divided, unsure what to make of this eerie moment. Something strange was recorded on a quiet night, caught on security footage just outside someone's home. It's December 17th, 2023, around 9 p.m., outside a quiet home. The night is peaceful, the street empty, when the camera picks up something odd. From the edge of the screen, a white, misty shape drifts into view. It moves slowly and silently, almost like it's floating in midair. The shape doesn't resemble fog, light, or smoke from any usual source. What happens next is even more bizarre. The misty shape calmly moves toward the house and passes straight through the solid wall. No noise, no wind, no explanation. Then it vanishes completely. The footage hasn't been edited and no one knows what caused it. Could this be a spirit caught on tape or just a strange glitch? A peaceful night turns unsettling when a husband sees something strange on camera.
What do you think that is? It appears to be a girl with long black hair, seemingly gazing at...
Late at night in the Philippines, a woman sits quietly watching television. The house is calm. Nothing unusual seems to be happening. Her husband, who's away working, checks the surveillance camera to make sure she's okay. That's when he notices something odd. Near the fridge, someone, or something, appears to be sitting on the floor. It looks like a young girl just staring.
What adds to the creepiness is that she is missing most of her facial features. Could it be a ghost?
The husband messages his wife immediately. Her response is chilling. She says she's alone. Zooming in, the figure by the fridge remains still and clear. No motion blur, no camera glitch. Just a small shadowy figure near the kitchen. Moments later, the figure disappears without a trace. What did the husband really see? Was it a trick of light or something paranormal? In a quiet hospital room, something unexplained happens, captured on camera at 4 a.m. It's July 20th, 2014. A camera records a patient lying still in bed. The room is dim, silent, with no staff nearby. Everything appears normal. The patient seems to be asleep. But then, without warning, something strange begins to take shape. A dark, human-like shadow starts to rise, slowly, silently, from the body, floating upward into the air. Zoomed footage reveals even more. The shadow moves with purpose, drifting away from the bed like it's separating from the person. The body remains motionless. No lights flicker, no equipment malfunctions, yet this figure continues to float, then vanishes. Is it a camera glitch or something far more chilling? Could this be a soul caught on video? Nobody's home, but the camera captures something that shouldn't be there. It's a normal, quiet day inside the house. No movement, no pets, no signs of life. The furniture sits undisturbed and the room is still. Then, something odd happens. A dark, shadowy shape enters the frame, gliding across the room. There's no sound, no footsteps, just this eerie figure passing silently in front of the camera lens.
You are currently being recorded.
Even the Ring camera seems to register the movement. Its sensors blink, reacting like it detects motion. But no one is supposed to be there. No windows open, no light changes. Yet the shadow keeps moving, then vanishes beyond view. Is it a trick of the light? Or something that's not supposed to be seen? A normal day at a coffee shop takes a strange turn, captured on surveillance camera. Everything appears calm inside the shop. The counter is clean, the lights are steady, and the employee steps away briefly to the back. A few seconds later, without warning, one of the ovens swings open on its own. No one is nearby. Nothing touches the handle. The door opens slowly as if pulled by something unseen. The employee returns and immediately notices the oven door wide open. He pauses for a second, clearly confused, then walks over and calmly shuts it. There's no clear explanation. No one nearby, no sound, no sign of a malfunction. Was it just a coincidence or something else we can't explain?